everybody, welcome back to my channel. Good boy Tiberius here. This time welcoming you from lovely Chester here in Cheshire. So just a short train ride away, maybe 30 minutes by train from Liverpool, and you arrive in this beautiful city of Chester, which is pretty famous here around this part. And basically this will be like the new canal where it used to be, not the old port, one of the new canals from the Industrial Revolution. So a little bit about Chester. Back before, way before Liverpool grew out to be the big city, and Manchester used to be a big city as well. Back before any of this came along, it was this town. This was the place to be, the big city called Chester. Back in medieval times, like, this was the main market town, the main port. All the ships would come on the Dee River here in Chester. Unfortunately, no more ships coming to Chester nowadays. I think the last ship came 100 years ago, almost, something like that, because of the silting of the River Dee, and because of the rise of the port of Liverpool, and even Manchester outgrew Chester. But still, this is like old money, one of the old cities here. This is like the main hub of the region, the main trading hub, the main cathedral, main market town. Lots of history here. Really nice place. So come on, enough of this canal. Let's go see the main attractions here. And this, my friends, will be the Chester Cathedral. And where we are sitting now are basically the city walls of Chester's. So there might, as you can tell, yeah, they're not as big or impressive as the ones in New York. But still, yeah, they're still part of like UNESCO heritage, and they are almost entirely preserved by the, which surrounded the old city of Chester in the medieval times. So still pretty good, yeah. Good job, guys. Look at this fine example of Victorian architecture. This is the Chester City Hall at the moment here. It was built, it's actually one of the newer constructions in town compared to the rest of the medieval architecture and ancient. This was built by the Romans in the 1st century, just like a castrum, and then gradually evolved as being a border town between Wales and the rest of England. And still okay, still doing well, especially like from the tourism part and services. So good job. So we were on our way to see the cathedral. We got a little sidetracked. Alright, finally found the entrance. Basically went like around the walls, the city walls. And we got to one entrance, but that was closed. And looks like we got the right one. Look at these beautiful glass paintings. This used to be like an entire art class. You have to study a few years to be able to make such like glass paintings. They're very fragile. Oh, this is big. Now that is impressive.
Got some donuts there.
Right, so the cathedral was pretty nice. Let's see what else we got around here. You guys, quite a nice little park here around the cathedral. So basically, I did see a little pub around here somewhere. That's what I'm looking for at the moment. I think that was it. Gotta love this these cute little black and white houses they got here. They look really nice. Really nice like type specific architecture here in Chester. Cute, very cute actually. In this old, which I presume it is the old town core. Ah, this is nice actually. I presume this would be the high street. Welcome to the Rose. Then. Nice. So, welcome to Chester then. Right, let's see what we got here then. Oh, this is pretty cute. I always remember if you go like into a place that you've never been before, besides the main streets, main attractions, always go check out the side streets. You know, as usual, some of the best scenery and well-kept secrets are usually on the little side streets, gangs. guys, welcome to Chester Waterfront. Over here by the River Dee. Still, commercial shipping might be lost for almost 100 years now. But it looks like leisure shipping is still a thing here. We still got this little cute little nice marina over here. We're doing like boat tours and barbecue donut boats apparently. So yeah, that's something I guess. A few nice beer gardens around here as well, so not bad. You can see you can hop aboard the Lady Diana, so that's okay. So still good. That's one of the things I like here in UK. They have a good conservation program, and they really take care of the things they got here, like natural beauty spots and local attractions. There you go, look at the swans. Good, pretty good. Nice little pedestrian bridge as well. See, you can do some kayaking, rowboating. Yeah, look at that, really nice. Good job guys, for the local council, whoever's in charge of this conservancy waterfront program. Very nice, good job. Okay. Looks like we got the remains of a church, or maybe the old cathedral. Southeastern Chapel, my baby says here. So it used to be one of the old churches here in Chester. So pretty nice actually. Reminds me of that old cathedral in York. It was similar, yeah. Basically, they kept the walls of the old cathedral, the medieval one, which is nice, pretty nice of them. Good idea, you know, for all you explorers who like to see the relics and ancient walls and all that. Pretty nice actually. Yeah, I personally like this. Like I said, yeah, conservancy works here in England it's a big deal. Right there. Okay, let's go down then. Looks like we found the Roman Amphitheater. Come on, let's go down there. Okay, not as spectacular as I imagined, to be honest. I was really expecting something more amazing, I guess. Right, okay. So this is actually quite disappointing to be honest. When you say amphitheater, Roman amphitheater, you really expect to see something more Roman, I guess. Right. So then moving along. What else we got to see in Chester? Because this ain't that special to be honest. I like that St. John Chapel more to be honest. That's impressive. Or you know, might just be a case of actually what was common practice in the Middle Ages. They would basically pillage all the rocks here, the building materials from the old Roman amphitheaters, Roman structures, and they would use them to build new churches like that chapel there, or cathedrals, or what, new houses. You know, basically it was really common practice. They, like in Londinium, sorry, in the Middle Ages, once the Romans left, they used to basically cannibalize all the major edifices of the Roman city and use them to build their own houses or new churches, whatever. So I imagine this was the case as well, because as you probably know, Chester was an old Roman fort as well. It was actually called Deva, something like that. We have a city in Romania called Deva. So yeah. Right then, moving along. So guys, basically we are still on the city walls here. I don't know if you can see somewhere there is the new bridge and where the Dee River now passes. And apparently all this area you see before, this was the old port, the medieval port of Chester. So once upon a time, where this huge racetrack is now, I believe it's a horse racetrack, this used to be all flooded terrain. So everything you see here, basically at high tide, when the water rose, used to be like completely submerged underwater. And over by exactly by these city walls here, there used to be like busy docks. So, you know, like I said before the rise of Liverpool, this used to be like the main port in the northwest of England. It was like a strategic town placed just at the border with Wales. So all the trade flowed through this busy market town, which was also a cathedral town. And I don't know if you can see here, right on this gate here, you can see here, yeah, we are now at this place. So it actually used to be right on the waterfront. The medieval quays used to be right here, and what you see here, this bend here, which is now this race track here. So all the main waterfront activity used to be right here on these walls here. So pretty good, yeah. You wouldn't believe it, yeah, by now, just looking at this, at the state of things now, where they landfilled and, you know, basically built up the whole place. Because, like, you know, England is a pretty dense country. It's got a big population density, so obviously they needed the space to build flats, houses, townhouses, parking lots, everything. Too bad, to be honest. Would have been pretty interesting to see here some a busy river with docks and everything. But you know, as it goes, yeah, because of the way the Dee River silted up, it greatly reduced the water flow, and because of all the sediments they built up down the river, it no longer got the water required. So they were really struggling. So unless they invested a lot of money in like dredging to make a navigable canal from the Irish Sea up to here on the Chester, which would have been a very expensive operation even by today's standards, there was really no point investing so much money to maintain the port here, especially when you have the port of Liverpool just right on the literally on the mouth of the river, close to the sea. So there you go. That was the demise of Chester as a regional port and regional hub of trade. Oh well, at least they got a nice park here nowadays where the water used to be. Here along the walls, you know, for a little city, medieval city, so condensed and squeezed for space. They still actually found enough space to leave all these wide open green spaces. It's really nice actually, the way they managed to do that. You know, this, yeah, along this little canal here, we passed the River Dee before. Good. Yeah, I never did understood and praise actually the British nation for having such a, you know, despite of having a high density population, still managed to have all these wide open spaces. So good job guys, the urban planners of UK. Cheers, baby. So guys, back where it all started. It's honestly really nice, beautiful day here in Chester. Oh, yeah, that's too bright for me. Really nice city, great day trip, especially if you live in the Liverpool area. Really enjoy Chester. Really you got enough to fill up a day here on this beautiful historic medieval city. And if you got another day, spare day, I do recommend the Chester Zoo. We went there yesterday. You can easily spend the whole day there. I think we spent like something like 5 hours there, and we still didn't get to see everything. Really nice. So overall, Chester is like, how to say, like Beverly was for Hull, or even maybe York was for Hull area, the old city, you know, where all the old money is, like I said before. Really nice. So I hope you did enjoy this episode of Chester. If I did miss anything, please tell me, and promise we'll go next time. If you enjoyed this episode, please click the like button and subscribe for more adventures. So I'll catch you next time guys. Cheers.